changing a ball of yarn and changing colour. To join a new ball of yarn when knitting a larger item or to change colour, always do so at the beginning of a row. At the end of the last row, leave about 10 centimetres of yarn unworked, then cut off the rest of the yarn. Start your row with a new ball of yarn, leaving about 10 centimetres of yarn unworked. These 2 strands of yarn are later threaded through the selvages of your knitting, which will avoid unattractive knots in the middle of your knitting. Picking up a drop stitch. When knitting, it may happen that you lose a stitch. Make sure you check your knitting regularly to pick it up more easily. For instance, in stocking stitch, start by knitting on the right side until you get to the drop stitch. Now take a crochet hook. Insert the hook into the drop stitch, then under the horizontal thread just above the drop stitch. Pull up the hook to draw the horizontal thread through the stitch. Repeat the operation until you get to the row at the top of the knitting and slide the stitch back on the left needle. You can now start knitting normally again. Unraveling if you have made a mistake in a row. When you notice that you have made a mistake while knitting, do not undo everything or start at the beginning again. All you need to do is carefully unravel the rows until you reach the one containing the mistake and start again from there. To do this, mark the row which contains the mistake using a length of yarn in a different colour. Remove the needle, sliding it out carefully. Now pull the yarn gently until you get to the row which is just below the mistake. Slip all the stitches back onto the left needle and start knitting again.